What's up guys, JV2017 here, and today I'd like to talk with you all about Destiny. Now, keep in mind, this is not a tips and tricks video, this is not the typical video that you guys see from me from Destiny, but rather more of an opinion, subjective based kind of video, and this is kind of in line with Commentator Soapbox, which is an idea that I've been bouncing around with you guys, and I've made a few videos that are very opinion based and just me sharing my thoughts with you guys and trying to create a conversation, which I'm really liking them. The views aren't 100% there, but the thing that I'm really focusing on is that I like making these types of videos because I like talking about games in this kind of way, in this kind of conversation back and forth kind of way with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying them as well. So let's get on to it. The conversation I want to share with you all today revolves around why we play Destiny. Why do we keep coming back and playing this game that came out in September? What is it that really keeps our interest? And the reason I want to talk about it is because I think my answer is vastly different than the majority of everyone else that keeps playing Destiny. I think especially my buddies, my close friends that I play Destiny with week after week, they play the game for different reasons. I think they have a genuine enjoyment for the game. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy Destiny, but I do have this different perspective with the game, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's start from the beginning, before Destiny even came out. Bungie was at, I believe, 2 different E3s, which is basically, I think it starts June 1st every single year. It's this big video game conference, huge amounts of press. We learn a lot about games. It's basically the Super Bowl of video games is what I like to call it every single year. I think Bungie was at 2 of them, and they were showing off Destiny. The first one was a very just not a lot of info. It was very much a teaser and, promising to bring more next year. And then the E3 of 2014, I think it was where Destiny was a huge thing. There was so much coverage. It had a main stage in the Sony press conference because, of course, Activision and Sony had a deal with Bungie. That's why there is, exclusive PS4 content. But anyways, let's get on to it. There was a bunch of hype with the game, and a lot of people like to say that a game is overhyped, and a lot of people like to say that Destiny was a game that was overhyped. And I don't like that phrase at all. I think some of you guys probably know that. I hate the word overhyped and saying that a game was overhyped. Case in point, Watch Dogs is a big game that a lot of people were like, yeah, Watch Dogs was overhyped. Too bad it wasn't that good of a game. I think that's a really unfair thing to say, and I think what a lot of people mean is that their expectations were way over what they actually got with the product, but instead they say the game was overhyped, which again, I don't think that's fair. That's probably a whole other commentary for me to explain. I think I already made that commentary. Anyways, Destiny is one of those games. It's one of those games that a lot of people are like, man, this game was so overhyped, it did not meet my expectations. I'm one of those people, and don't get the wrong idea. I still love Destiny. I play the game. I enjoy my weekly sessions on Destiny, but Destiny is not a Modern Warfare 2, because back in the day, I played Modern Warfare 2 every day. I got home from school, played Modern Warfare 2, tried to get my nukes, played with my buddies, level up my character, prestige after prestige. I was addicted to the game. Destiny is not one of those kinds of games for me. And really, if I think I nail it down, I enjoy talking about Destiny and discussing its systems and maybe its shortcomings with the story and what Bungie could do better. I enjoy that conversation far more than I actually enjoy playing the game, which is very weird to me. Is that not weird that I enjoy talking about a game more than I enjoy actually playing it? It's very weird, and it may be because 2 reasons that I have on my mind. Number 1, I maybe got burned out on the game. I most definitely did. If I think about it right now, the first month that Destiny was out, I played the game way more than probably the past 4 months combined. Just think about that. I mean, that's a lot. I played Destiny so much because I was really into the experience, and it's only natural to get tired of something that you do so much. That's what happened. I got burned out on Destiny. That's definitely a reason. The second reason I like probably talking more about the game than playing it is that I'm a YouTube commentator. It's what I do. It's my passion. I love talking about games and sharing the conversation with you guys. And that's just what I do, right? And so it only makes sense that I enjoy talking about the game. So if you were to imagine, like, say my excitement level, my level of enjoyment from playing the game was 100 when the game came out, it's probably, gone down maybe to 75 or 50%. However, my level of talking about the game, since I love talking about games in general, is still at 100. I really love talking about Destiny, And I even browse like Destiny the game, our Destiny the game. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a great community for Destiny, full of really passionate people that care about the game. I enjoy browsing that more than I enjoy playing the game in some instances, especially when I've already done my weekly activities. So those are probably reasons why I enjoy talking about the game more than I enjoy playing it. But I kind of want to circle back to this hype conversation because I think that really points to the root of why, I don't enjoy playing Destiny as much as I would. So the expectation for Destiny, let me just explain what mine was. So let's go back to my kind of background in games. My favorite video game franchise of all time is Mass Effect. It's this wonderful, sprawling space opera drama RPG with an incredibly rich universe. I mean, a universe full of species and just emotions, and I know that sounds weird, but just this emotional experience that is hard to match in another video game in terms of story from point A to point B. So many twists and turns and convoluted plot lines and avenues to explore to really enjoy the lore and the universe even more. Mass Effect's universe is second to none. And that's really where I think my expectations were for Destiny. I expected this universe to be second to none in terms of depth and really engaging me and really teaching me something new about this wonderful depth, incredibly complex universe every single time I played it. You just don't get that with Destiny. And I think a really important thing to realize with Destiny is that this really is at its core, and nobody said it was otherwise. It's an FPS. Destiny is a first-person shooter through and through, down to its core. It's a first-person shooter experience, not an RPG experience. And you may say there are some very strong RPG mechanics throughout this game, because there are a lot of RPG mechanics present, like the skill system, the character system, skill points, let's see what else, looting and having armor for your character, having different weapons with these random point values that, assign damage. All of those things are very strong RPG mechanics. Also raiding. Everyone, when you think of a raid, you think of an RPG. You're going to raid with your buddies, with your different classes, and take down the big bad boss. That's raiding, right? Very strong RPG undertones. However, Destiny is an FPS, and I think we can treat Destiny more fairly when we think about Destiny as an FPS and not as this sci-fi RPG. Honestly, Destiny is an FPS wearing RPG clothes, or wearing an RPG disguise. Honestly, it really is. It disguises itself as this deep kind of complex game with these complexities and this storyline. I swear, the story of Destiny, if you look at a picture of Destiny, of these glorious guardians holding up their guns, with Crota in the background, the game looks fantastic. It looks like the greatest game of all time that I really want to play. It's made by Bungie. Holy shit. Destiny. Oh yeah, this is a great game. When you actually play the game, all you're doing is shooting aliens. That is literally it. There's nothing else going on. You just shoot aliens and you get quests to shoot more aliens in different ways. That's all that's going on. Another thing we should address is the comparison between Destiny and a Call of Duty single player, especially the story. Call of Duty single players are notoriously on rails pretty much. They're point A to point B. There's nothing else really going on with the game. There's not a lot of twists and turns. It's, here's the bad guy in the very beginning. He's bad. You need to kill him by the end. There you go. That's what you get with Destiny. Everyone knows that. And it's even probably worse than a Call of Duty single player, in that there's no convolution at all. There's no bad guy that suddenly turns good, or a good guy that suddenly turns bad that you trusted before. None of that. That's a very basic example, but if you compare a story of a deep, rich, incredible RPG to Destiny, Destiny is literally Weenie Hut Jr. compared to, whatever that other place was in SpongeBob. It's ridiculous, okay? So basically, the next time you think about Destiny, and maybe you don't like Destiny very much anymore, that's the only reason you clicked on this video, is maybe you thought the title was interesting. Next time you think about Destiny, treat it as an FPS. How does Destiny stack up as an FPS against other FPS games? And I think you'll find that Destiny has one of the best like gunplay experiences of any game that you've played, because I truly believe that. Of course, everyone has their own opinions. Destiny has great gunplay, great variety of guns in terms of an FPS, a great variety. However, compare this to an RPG, Destiny does not stack up. It's not anywhere close. And that's where I think my expectations were, and that's why I think I like talking about Destiny and, you know, talking strategy in Destiny and, you know, gun stats and mechanics and all this, how it could be better. I enjoy having that conversation than actually playing the game. So, anyways, guys, this is a long commentary. Let me know what you think. How do you play Destiny? Why do you play Destiny? Do you enjoy playing the game more than you enjoy talking about it? Maybe the other way around like me? Let me know, and I expect and look forward to your comments in the comment section below. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace!